Okay, let us start today's luxury webinar. So we're just waiting at the moment. Yamira is just going to log back out and log back in again. So I'll get her to introduce herself when she pops back up. But we've got Mr. Luke. Luke, tell us who you are and where you're from and what your prize is today, please.
Well, today, Scylla, I am Luke from... I'm Luke. I'm the Business Development Manager for Royalton Resorts. I am going to be talking to you all today about Royalton Antigua. Hopefully fall in love with it. And today my prize is £50 or $60.
Okay, super duper. Thank you very much, Luke. Looking forward to seeing those overwater villas. We've also got Andrea from Caesar's Palace, Dubai. Andrea, welcome. How are you?
Thank you very much. I'm very well, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Andrea. I work for Clear Marketing in the UK. I'm a senior account manager looking after Caesar's Palace, Dubai. So I will be bringing the sun, hopefully, to you today from Dubai, and our prize is £25.
Super, thank you very much. And we've also got Yamira from Tafer Resorts in Mexico. She's just having technical problems at the moment, so she will be coming on. Oh, hello.
Yes, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry. Hi, everyone. Thank you.
Are you good today, Yamira?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. My name is Jaymira Alvarado. I am the Corporate Tour and Travel Sales Manager for Tafer Resorts. I'm actually going to be speaking about all 5 of our hotels in top destinations in Mexico, Los Cabos, Mexico, Cancun, and also Puerto Vallarta.
Super. We are looking forward to hearing about your hotels. Okay, so I'm going to hand over to Luke. You're the first presenter today. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you. Just share my screen. Okay, I'm assuming everyone can see that okay. Super duper. So before we go into this presentation, I just want to say thank you again for joining us today. Like I've already mentioned, I'm going to be talking about the amazing property what we have in our portfolio, which is the Royalton Antigua. Before I go into the presentation, I want to share with you a video, if that's possible, please. What a way to start a presentation by showcasing what we have, what nobody else has on the island of Antigua, which is our 6 overwater bungalows. And I will come on to them a little bit later into the presentation and give you some more information on them. So as I've mentioned, Royalton Antigua, we are based about 35 minutes away from the airport, really, really close to all the spectacular scenery. We are in an area called 5 Islands. We are on our own and it's such an amazing hotel. There's the overview of the property. As you can see, that amazing beach. We've got amazing pools in there. We've got the bays as well, which we are looking to do some construction work on there soon by putting a adults only part overlooking the bay, which will be fantastic for us moving forward. But obviously our biggest key selling point, as you've just seen, is our amazing 6 overwater bungalows. So we've got 294 rooms in Antigua. Okay, so as you approach the property, it's very scenic. As you go through the lobby areas, etc., it's very open, very airy as well. So we've got fantastic royal spa on site. We've got our unlimited reservation-free dining. We've got our premium option, which I'll talk to you about in the next slide. We've also got all-in connectivity, which is our free Wi-Fi option. We've got Bluetooth speakers, USB charging stations in the room. You've got full satellite television in your rooms, where you can order room service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with no service charges. We offer as well non-motorized water sports as part of the all-inclusive. We've got sports events guarantee, which basically means any major sporting event that is happening around the globe will guarantee to be on in the sports bar. We've got our fitness center, which is a gym to most people. We've got our daytime and nightly entertainment. We've got a supervised program for children, 24-hour room service, and we've also got a multi-sports court as well. So plenty going off at Royalton Antigua. The upgrade I've just mentioned to get to our premium service is something called Diamond Club. Okay, so for Diamond Club is our highest end we can offer in all Royalton hotels. And here what you get in Antigua is full butler service. You get a preferred room location, which guarantees to be in the best location of that property. You also get preferential reservations to any of the a la carte restaurants. You get a distinctive wristband, which says Diamond Club on there as well. So when you go to the bars, you will be served premium drinks, not the international branded drinks. You also get a personalized check-in and check-out service. So you won't be checking in with the rest of the standard Royalton guest. You'll be taken away to a Diamond Club area, which is obviously the process is a lot more one-to-one, a lot quicker. That means you'll get checked in a lot quicker into your rooms and get changed and go in that amazing pool or in that amazing sea you've got. You've got upgraded room service menus. You've got a selection of pillow choice as well. And also we give you discounts when it comes down to spa treatments and beauty services. So again, fantastic value for money there for your customers if they do want to upgrade to Diamond Club, which is our premium service. As you get to the hotel, this is how you are greeted. This is our lobby area. As you can see, it was a very, very busy day when we took this picture with nobody around, which is great, really. As you can see, it's very open, very airy there. And as you walk out the other side to go to your block where your rooms are, again, you'll see that fantastic view there of the bay and also in the background, the sea. Room choices, we have loads of room choices. As I've already mentioned, we've got our dream beds, we've got the USB charging stations, we've got the Bluetooth speakers, your TV in there as well. We've also got free telephone calls back to the UK as long as it's to a landline, and also back to the US as well for our US agents on this webinar today. So free telephone calls there as well for you. We also offer something called online room selector. We are the only hotelier in the world to offer this. So once you've made your reservation for your customer, they can go onto royaltonresorts.com and actually pre-book their room before they travel. Now there is a slight charge for this. It starts from $60 per room. Okay, and that will guarantee your room. This is fantastic for anybody who wants ground floors, or if anybody wants fully adapted rooms, anybody who wants interconnecting rooms, this will guarantee it for you. Room categories, we've got anything from a standard room. We've got mountain view rooms. That's your mountain view room there. We've also got the bay view rooms. And lastly, we have our swim out rooms with amazing views. Luxury dining, as I've already mentioned. So you've got a choice of Hunter's Steakhouse. We've got our international buffet. We've got Grazie, which is our Italian restaurant. And we've also got the Caribbean Grill. We've also got Scores, which is our sports bar where you can also order food from. But also we've got bars. You've got Martini Bar, Chill Pool Bar. You've got the Diamond Club Bar, the Beach Club Grill and Bar, and also again our sports bar. This is our overview for the buffet restaurant. This is our Hunter's Steakhouse, and here is our Caribbean restaurant overlooking this sea and just at the side of those amazing water bungalows. We've even got our own coffee house and site as well. Yes, it's part of the all-inclusive, free coffee for your duration of your stay with us, with the most amazing pastries in there as well, and cakes, and you can take advantage of the most amazing Italian ice cream as well. Kids clubs, we offer kids clubs from the age of 4 to 12. As you can see, we've got the air hockey going on there, we've got pool tables, we've got latest games consoles in there, we've got soft play, playground area, and we've even got a splash park for the younger children too. We've also got the Hangout Teens Club as well from the age of 13 to 17. So again, you've got the pool tables in there, table tennis, air hockey, foosball, that kind of thing as well. The whole point of obviously the children's clubs is get children interacting with other children whilst they're on their holidays. We've also got a huge climbing wall there for the children as well. And again, that splash park with slides. So again, you know, to take advantage of whilst you are in resort with us. We've got an amazing spa and gym, as you can see from our Royal Spa here. So this is the entrance to the spa. We've got the most amazing hydrotherapy pool whilst you're there as well. We've got steam room, saunas, absolutely everything going on, and obviously all your treatment rooms. And that's a picture of the hydrotherapy pool. The gym is fully equipped, as you can see from his picture. We've got all the latest gadgets in there with your TVs, with your motivational music channels going on in there. We've also got the free weights, and also you can hire out a personal trainer. Before you go into the gym, there will be a TV, and that will tell you about all the classes we have got available as well and what times they will start. So if you want to do spin class, if you want to do any boot camp, that kind of thing on the beach, it will tell you before you go into the gym. And just before you go into the gym as well, you have a table set up with all your waters and fresh towels, etc. as well, you can take advantage of. And again, like I've already mentioned, you've got all your classes with your boot camp as well. Also, we offer cabanas, poolside cabanas. So if you are celebrating a birthday, anniversary, honeymoon, anything like that, our poolside cabanas are, you only can actually pre-book these in resort, and they start from $99. And in there you get a fully stocked minibar. It's all weighted service, your own plunge pool and TV as well. So again, anybody who wants to take advantage of them, they do that in resort. Onto those 6 overwater bungalows then. So these are absolutely amazing. As I've mentioned at the start, we are the only property on the island to have these overwater bungalows. They are only based for occupancy of maximum 3 adults. However, 3 is a crowd. I would say go for 2. So if anybody again is on honeymoon, anything like that, please take advantage of these amazing water bungalows. They are not available for children, unfortunately. It's adults only. You get your own personalized check-in, check-out service. It's all basically, you've got security before you get up to these overwater bungalows, so nobody can go on these. You get a fresh bottle of champagne upon arrival. You also get your luxury car transfers to and from the airport. You even get your own golf cart, which is my favorite bit. Again, it's all butler serviced. You've got the glass in the ground as well, so you can see into the sea, see all those amazing fish are going past you. And again, the views of these water bungalows and the size of them are incredible. Can you imagine sitting there with a fantastic cocktail, just taking in, you know, all them views, which is absolutely fantastic. Also, you can get married on in resort. So if anybody wants a small wedding, large wedding, we've got our amazing Sky Terrace weddings as well, which is our most popular, which overlooks the mile-long beach, what we have, which is also a private beach. We've got all kinds of wedding packages. You can either go onto royaltonresorts.com and see them, go via the wedding package teams, obviously through the tour operators you're booking with, or you can message us, send us an email, sorry, at weddingplanner@royaltonresorts.com. We are also part of the My Booking Rewards platform, and you'll find there for UK only, unfortunately, at the moment, UK agents only can claim these rewards up to £20 per booking with a minimum night stay of 7 nights. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will answer any questions obviously you've got in the Q&A section.
Thank you very much, Luke. We had a lot of love hearts when you were showing the spa and the hydro pools.
Oh, I saw all the love. I saw all the love. Thank you very much, everyone.
It was super. Yamira, I'm just going to see if you can share your screen, just because we was having technical problems earlier. Andrea from Caesar's Palace is going next, but I just want to just check. Are you there, Yamira? Okay.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, could you just try and share your screen just so I know it's working?
Okay. Share.
Sarah, could you say sorry
Ah,
why?
here we go. That's working. Sorry, Luke. Yep, continue.
Right. I've just seen a couple of messages, that's all, in the chat about sharing my video. So if anybody wants a video, please just drop it in the Q&A section with your email address and I will arrange to get that video over to you.
Super, Yamira, that works perfectly. So if you can stop sharing and we will move over to Andrea and then you can do your presentation just at the end. I just wanted to make sure it was all good.
Okay, let me go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so now we're moving across to Dubai. Andrea, over to you.
Thank you so much. If I just share this. Here we go. Maximize this. Can everyone see my screen? Perfect, perfect, perfect. So good morning, everybody. I am actually coming to you from St. Lucia this morning, which is amazing. But I am going to be bringing you lots of information about the luxury aspects of Caesar's Palace Dubai. If you're not already aware, Caesar's Palace Dubai is part of Caesar's Entertainment. So obviously the flagship property is Caesar's Palace Las Vegas, which is obviously incredibly well known. And this is the first Caesar's Palace outside of the USA. And this particular hotel opened at the back end of 2018, early 2019. And we are located on a beautiful, brand new, exclusive island in Dubai called Blue Waters. And a lot of people say to me, I don't really understand the location, and you as far down as Jebel Ali, for those of you that know Dubai. And I'm like, no, we are really just across, and I would say 100 meters from the back of the palm. So we are really, really in the thick of it all. And we are right up the road from JBR and Dubai Marina. So we're in that part of Dubai, the really beachy end, which is amazing. And this property is sat right on the end of Blue Waters Island, and we are at the site of Ain Dubai. So you can see in this picture the big observation wheel, and it is the largest observation wheel in the world. Obviously it's Dubai, so it has to be the biggest and the best. And it is, for anybody that is in Dubai and is just kind of thinking, is it worth going on it? Absolutely. I actually did this back in February. The hotel team were like, you have to go and do it. And I was a bit like, yeah, okay. But actually the experience was amazing. And a full rotation takes about 35 minutes. And you are so incredibly high. And the views from the very top over the palm, over the desert, you can see all the way up to the Burj Khalifa, the Burj Al Arab, for example. So yeah, it is an incredible experience. But Blue Waters Island as well is home to a community. So we have lots of people that live on the island in different apartments and residential buildings. And we have an area on the island called the Wharf, and it's home to beautiful restaurants with gorgeous terraces overlooking the Dubai skyline. There's lots of family entertainment venues as well. There's shops, there's restaurants, there's coffee shops, there's patisseries, there's a supermarket. So there's a lot going on the island. And one of the biggest selling points of Caesar's Palace Dubai is that everything is walkable from the hotel, which in this destination is almost unheard of. So just steps outside the front door, you hit Ain Dubai, so you see the wheel, and then you can walk all the way down the island, like seeing all the shops and restaurants. Then there's a pedestrianised footbridge that links Blue Waters Island over to JBR and Dubai Marina. So you can easily walk that area and then walk all the way back, and you don't ever have to get in a taxi. So I loved the fact that we had this kind of central location, and there was so much to do outside of the hotel as well as inside of the hotel. So a really, really major selling point. We also have a beautiful 500-meter private, pristine stretch of beach. And a lot of people say, you know, is it open to other people and residents that live on the island? And I'm like, no, it's gated on either end. So the beach is private just for hotel guests. And it really is expansive. I literally was at the hotel just a couple of weeks ago, and Dubai was hotter than the sun, not going to lie. But so many people love using the beach. And you can see in this picture the proximity of the swimming pools to the beach. So you can have the best of both worlds. And we really find that different markets on property like different things. And it's really interesting to see that the Brits tend to hang around the pool areas and they like being close to the bars and the pools, which are all chilled in the summer months, and then they warm up in the winter months, so they're all temperature controlled. And then we have different countries such as Germans, Russians, things like that, who actually like the beach experience, and they kind of all hang out on the beach. So it kind of works really, really well, and people kind of naturally gravitate to the areas they feel most comfortable in. I'm just going to show you a little video just to give you an overview of the hotel. So there we go. It gives you an idea of where we're at and what you can experience on property. Now, I have to say, we are a Caesars Palace, but we are a really elevated luxury experience in Dubai. And obviously Dubai is full of luxury hotels, but we have recently won, and this was back in March of this year, the Forbes Travel Guide 5-Star Diamond Award for service. And we were one of only 5 other hotels in Dubai to win this award. So for quite a new offering in Dubai, the team were absolutely ecstatic about this award. We have a staff of over 800 strong on property, and the service, I have to say, is absolutely second to none. They are tripping over themselves to ensure that everybody has the best possible time when they are on property. And this particular slide that you can see on the screen is really important because it looks like it's an enormous hotel. So we have 495 rooms and suites split over a couple of buildings. So you can see in this picture here, we have the Palace Tower, which is everything in brown. And then we have the Julius Tower, which is everything in blue. And then we have other aspects of the hotel in between. Now, the Palace Tower commands a higher price point. We have beautiful luxury accommodations, and this hotel is very well suited to couples looking for a beautiful romantic escape. It could be a more lifestyle experience, but we have groups of girlfriends coming to celebrate a 40th birthday, for example. We have groups of guys hanging on property as well. We have groups of friends that travel, and we definitely have moved away from a family messaging. We're pulling back on that. And you'll see that we do offer far more of an adult experience on property. And it's the look and feel of the hotel. We have 2 beach clubs on site as well, which are really chic and elevated beach club experience. And we have the most stunning F&B. So food and beverage outlets on property are absolutely beautiful. Now, we do have, it is a Caesars Palace, as I mentioned, and we have lots of Romanesque flourishes and accents throughout the property. And everything's been designed by an American artist called Jonathan Adler. And I'm going to say it's not American, and it's not really kind of the Caesars Palace in your face. It's very, very tasteful and elevated experience. We have lots of Instagrammable, opportunities on site. We have a huge statue of Caesar by the Neptune pool. As soon as you walk in, you're just like, yeah, this is really, really cool. It smells wonderful. And I know that all hotels are very, very clever with their scents that they kind of spread out across the hotel lobby. But as soon as you arrive onto property, you really do feel like it's a luxury experience. Now, the Julius Tower, so everything in blue on that other slide, we have most of our rooms. So we have 300 rooms and suites in this particular building. This would be your lead-in, but every single room on property, whether you're lead-in to presidential and the royal suites, everyone has a balcony with outside space and furniture. So if you're on the ground floor, you have your own terrace with furniture as well. So it's it's additional room, to be honest with you. And you can see lots of people kind of drinking coffee on their balconies in the morning, just enjoying a drink before they head out of an evening, for example. And we have these incredible views over the Arabian Gulf. So we have lots of different rooms and suite offerings. I'm not going to go into each one because we'll be here a long time, but just to give you an idea of the kind of look and feel of what you would see in the Julius Tower. We do have lots of suites, which then interconnect into king and twin rooms. And our room configurations are typically 2+1. So in the Julius Tower, we're 2+1 up to the age of 12. And in the Palace Tower, we're 2+1 up to the age of 6. So from that perspective, we really do work well with an adult messaging, because typically we have 2 adults in a room and it works really, really well. So if you have a family, we do offer family suites, but they are essentially 2 interconnecting rooms. So you can see we have floor to ceiling windows with beautiful furnishings and styling, and just those amazing views out over the resort and over the Gulf as well. Now, as I mentioned, we do have a beach club. We have 2 beach clubs, but the main one is in the center of the resort and it's called Cove Beach. And I would say the music starts in the morning around 10 o'clock, but it's a lounge level. So it's not really, really loud. And these rooms, we have 72 rooms that overlook the beach club, which is the backside of the Palace Tower and the backside of the Julius Tower. And these rooms are typically sold to people that really want that beach club experience. So it's really important to note that the people that are going to be in these rooms will experience music being played all day, every day. The music comes down to a lounge level again around 8 o'clock in the evening. So it is a day beach experience. It doesn't run to 3 o'clock in the morning or anything like that. It's a really cool chance for people to kind of unwind in the beach club. We have cabanas, food and beverage. We have really cool DJs that come onto site, and it spans onto the beach as well. It's not just the pools, it's the beach, and they have their own section of beach too. Now you'll see a really completely different experience at the Palace Tower. So we have 194 rooms and suites in the Palace Tower, and you can see that it's a really different look and feel. It's a lot more masculine. I think it's a more elevated experience. I absolutely loved these rooms. Half of the room is the bathroom, as you can see here, with the roll top bath in the window. So you've got these amazing views, and actually something that's quite rare in Dubai, because we're so far out on the island, we have unobstructed views. We have no construction in sight. We just have those uninterrupted views of the Arabian Gulf. So it's a really beautiful beach Dubai experience. So we have lots of space. As I said, the premier suites are beautiful, and again, they interconnect into further king rooms or twin rooms if you're looking at what's the word, booking this for a larger group, for example. We do have presidential suites. We have 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms, and again, they interconnect into further king and twin rooms, so the footprint can be huge. And these often get booked out for longer stays as well, typically from the GCC market. But we do offer this, and they are beautiful homes away from home. They have wraparound balconies. They have hot tubs on the balconies as well, on terraces, and it is just such an amazing place to hang out. We have 1 royal suite on property that sits right in the middle of the Palace Tower, and again, balconies, beautiful views, huge footprint, and these get booked out for longer stays as well. Multiple bedrooms, everything that you would imagine. Now, a new project at Caesars Palace Dubai is we are building an enormous villa. It's the new luxury address in Dubai. It's set to be finished by the end of December, early January. So it's been building at the moment. And I was out there a couple of weeks ago, and you wouldn't even know that they're working on it. They're very clever at kind of hiding it away. But just to give you a little bit of a snapshot of what it's going to look like, obviously these are renderings, but it's an ultra luxe 10-bedroom luxury retreat. So it's going to connect to other floors of the Palace Tower, and it's going to have its own private beach house, gym and bar. So it really is going to be the quintessential luxury villa experience in Dubai. So do take note that we're going to have this on offer from early 2023. So we are very excited about this opening. Lastly, we do have residences, which a lot of people don't know about. We have 80 apartments, which is set in a building behind the Palace Tower. So these people that use the residences, we have apartments from 1 bedroom up to 4 bedrooms. They are perfect for multi-generational families, for longer stays, for example. They have their own concierge, but they also have their direct corridor into the hotel. So they can still use all the facilities and amenities of Caesars Palace, but they just have this real home away from home with full kitchens, full living areas. We can order in food for them. There's nothing that we cannot do on property. They have their own pool with their own lifeguard, but typically a lot of these people will come on to the property and use all the pools and the beach area as well. We do have a water sports centre on site called Hydro Water Sports. It's a really professional outfit. It looks amazing on the beach. They have all of these toys that you can take advantage of, and people just love hanging around in the ocean. And that's one thing I haven't mentioned. A selling point for me, and it was a really small detail, because we're on the end of the island, we have natural waves. The water actually moves. So during the afternoon, when the wind typically builds, we have people body surfing in on the waves and jumping in and out of the waves. And it's just a really, really nice experience. Now, as I've already mentioned, we have Cove Beach. So one of Dubai's hottest beach clubs. Guests of the hotel have complimentary access into the beach club every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. On a Wednesday, a Friday, Saturday and Sunday, there's a nominal fee. There's a supplement of 150 dirhams per person, which equates to about £25. So it's not very much, but it's definitely worth it. As I said, you have a lot of F&B experience, DJs, and this place can be really jumping in the day, especially during our winter season, which is peak season. The second beach club is Venus Beach Club. Again, it's a supplement, but it's adults only, as well as Cove Beach. But this is far more laid back, chilled, full concierge services, absolutely wowzers location with views back over the Dubai skyline. This particular area of the property is probably one of my favorites. I absolutely loved it. Then dining, we have Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen on site at the Palace Tower. We have Demon Duck, which only opened in March, and that's 3 Michelin-starred chef Alvin Young that's come over from Singapore to open this. And the restaurant is stunning, as well as the food. And Takahisa is also in the Palace Tower, and it's a fine dining Japanese restaurant. These restaurants are not part of our half board, they are at a supplement, but we have a lot of residents that come in from Dubai to dine in these restaurants because the quality is just superb, and the outlook, the location, everything like that. Venus Ristorante is part of the half board, which is our Italian restaurant at the Julius Tower. And then Bacchanal is open for breakfast. And this is where everybody on property will come for breakfast. And it is the most sensational buffet experience. And in the winter months, which is peak season, everyone sits outside around by the pool because it's a lot more temperate. The temperatures are a lot more ideal for sitting outside. During the summer months, everybody kind of sits inside, but they add on an additional building, so to speak, to house everybody. But the service is excellent. The coffee is amazing. Very important when you're on holiday. Then we have Havana Social Club, just great places to hang out during your time at Caesar's Palace, as well as the Roman Lounge, one of my favorite places on property, just set back behind the reception area at the Palace Tower. And of an evening, this is the place to watch the sunset, sip a glass of champagne. They bring the shishas out of an evening as well, and it's just a really beautiful adult space. Now we have lots of pools on property, 5 temperature controlled pools across the building, so Neptune Pool and Bar, Fortuna Pool and Bar, and then obviously the pools at Cove Beach, and then again at Venus. And then we have the spa, and then we have fitness facilities, and that's Caesar's Palace. So do make sure that you log all of your bookings onto My Booking Rewards. We do have an amazing platform there to redeem your room nights, and we would love to see you there.
Andrea, I've got one question for you. I put it into chat. I think we need a fam trip to the villa.
I know.
We could all fit in there. Surely, that looks massive.
It's insane. Honestly, this has been a project that was kind of designed at the back end of the building of the property, and it was kind of done in stages, and now it's being built, and yeah, it's going to be finished by early January.
Wow, it looks amazing. You got a lot of love as well when you started sharing about the hot tubs and the royal suite. So lots of hearts were flying around. Thank you for a great presentation. And just as a reminder, everybody, I hope you're all listening to the presentations very carefully, because we will do a little quiz at the end to see who's been listening. Every single person gets entered into the prize draw, but if you do answer the question correctly and you're the first person, you do get 10 entries. So a big thank you, Andrea. That presentation was super as always. You've made me hungry now. That Italian platter, wow. So thank you. And we're now going to move over to Mexico. Yamira, are you there?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Hello, Yamira's having problems with her videos, so you won't see her unfortunately, but she's beautiful. So Yamira, You.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll go ahead and share the screen. Perfect. Can everybody see it? Excellent. Hi, everyone. Well, today I will be mainly talking about our high-end properties all around our top destinations in Mexico, which is Puerto Vallarta, which I will begin with, and also Los Cabos in Cancun. In this case, Hotel Musay in Puerto Vallarta, it is actually only 6 years old. It is a 5-diamond resort, and it is the only 5-diamond resort in Puerto Vallarta and the state of Jalisco. Not only that, we also are adults only. We do have 16 and over, but kids 16 and 17-year-olds need to be with an adult, with an 18-year-old. And here, this is actually the newest tower. I wanted to show you how beautiful our rooftops are. We have now a total of 145 all suites, all ocean view. And as you can see in beautiful rooftops, we have infinity pools, now 2 of them. We do have 4 signature restaurants at Hotel Musay, but if guests decide to go to our sister property, Garza Blanca, they have an additional 2 signature restaurants at Garza. We also have a world-class spa Imagine with beautiful cabins and a hydrotherapy area that it's ocean view. And for those guests that are very picky, that are they like electronics as well, we have an iPad in every suite, and I will show you how beautiful they are. So we have multi-units here. We actually are known to have multi-units in all Tafer resorts, including this one, which is our high-end resort. We have many, starting on the Musay suite, which is our basic suite. We have a very big area for terrace as well. We have jetted plunge pools in all of them. Some are our corner suites, which have a wraparound terrace as well. And starting on our Ultra Musay suites and penthouses, they all have ultra amenities, such as butler service as well. They have aromatherapy in their rooms, and they also have a pillow menu for them to choose for. As you can see, all of these suites are ocean view. They are beautiful. They are very spacious. They go from 900 square feet up to 4,000 square feet, talking about the penthouse. So here, these are the restaurants that we have in Hotel Musay. So in Hotel Musay, we like to have specialized restaurants. One of them is Dao, which is our new Chinese cuisine. This Chinese restaurant is actually with very traditional ingredients brought from China as well. So you will love this. It has a beautiful tropical view and also an ocean view. Now, Noi Restaurant Italiano, it's our Italian restaurant with a show kitchen. So you will have a view of all the chefs that are cooking their pastas, their pizzas, and doing all the show in the kitchen. So you'll know that those are very fresh food as well. And if we jump to the Hiroshi, on the north side of the Hotel Musay, we have our Asian cuisine. This Asian cuisine is actually our most traditional Japanese cuisine. We have ocean view, beautiful for sunsets as well, because we're only open for dinner there. So it's great for couples, for families that come here. And for those that come in honeymoons, it's just a romantic way to enjoy your sunset. And we also have 2 rooftops. We have one in north side and south. When I say north and south, I am mostly speaking about the zones that we have. The north tower is the original Hotel Musay Tower. And the south one is actually the new rooftop with a more space, up to 145 people fit here. And the terrace as well, which is an exclusive area for all Hotel Musay clients to stay here. As you can see, we do have a gourmet culinary all-inclusive because all our properties are hybrid. So your guest decides if they want European plan or all-inclusive. And our all-inclusive is the gourmet culinary because it includes all the restaurants with no limitations of the all-inclusive. The menu that the European plan guests receive is the same menu that the all-inclusive guests receive. Within this all-inclusive or European plans that we also have different activities that are included for the Hotel Mosaic guests with no additional cost. One very popular tour is Los Arcos Adventures, which is a guided trip to Misma Loya and landing in Los Arcos Formation. So you take your paddleboarding or your kayak with your snorkel equipment as well. You do this tour, you land on the Los Arcos Formation, and you just snorkel around, enjoy the whole day there as well. And since this is a guided, they also explain to you everything that we have, like all the fish that you see there, it's also explained. We also have a snorkel spree, so you can just get your snorkel equipment to just enjoy the beautiful beach that we have, which is a certified beach. And we also have yoga classes. You can have yoga classes at our spectacular orange deck with the orange tree as well, or it could be at either the mountain area right next to a waterfall or at the beach area. We also have a high-end activities such as the wine tasting or catch of the day, as well as tequila tastings. These all activities are part of our calendar, so you will always be able to have these available for you. And now we jump to the Garza Blanca Los Cabos property. This is actually a property that's only been here since 2019. It is located in a luxury end right next to LeBlanc area. We are only 35 minutes away from the international airport of San Jose del Cabo. We have certified blue flag beaches. This beach, as you can see, we have a very wide beach area with many activities for all the guests to enjoy. We have a total of 315 all suites here. And we also have multi-units. So we have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and up to 4 bedrooms, penthouse and lofts. We have 8 outdoor pools as well. And we also have the gourmet culinary all-inclusive with the 6 premium food restaurants as well. In here, even though this is a family-oriented resort in Los Cabos, we also have an adults-only section, which is our rooftop. This is the rooftop that has been branded by the Tafer Resorts, and you will be able to see it also in the Garza Blanca Cancun property. Some of the suites that we have here, I decided to divide them. We have our living category. In here, we start with the junior suite, but starting on our 1-bedroom suite, all the suites have fully equipped kitchens, dining rooms, living rooms, and of course, beautiful terrace. In here, you will be able to find lofts, which are 2 or 3 floor suites as well. And these are the type of accommodations that we always try to recommend for those that come with family members, because usually when I do receive a request of 3 1-bedrooms or 4 1-bedrooms, I highly suggest to get a 3-bedroom loft oceanfront or a 4-bedroom loft or penthouse as well. So these are perfect choices for families and for big families that want to stay. They do have their own private rooms as well with their own bathrooms and their areas. The only shared areas will be the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. So basically, they will have their 3 separate bedrooms or 4 bedrooms. The types of restaurants that we have here are also high-end, and if the guest decides to do the all-inclusive, it will be a gourmet culinary all-inclusive. We do include a Blanca Blue, which is our Mexican cuisine, very traditional Mexican food here. And we also have Bocados, our American traditional steakhouse. As you can see, they're all very open. They have areas for terrace or maybe just indoors as well. Los Cabos has a beautiful weather all around, all year round. So it is just, you will see a lot of people choose the terrace because it is windy, it is nice out there, and you also get a spectacular ocean view. We have hiroshi, which is our Asian cuisine, with a robata station right on the terrace area. So just another option for you. So you can have sushi, and on the robata, you can have fresh skewers. And then we also have the rooftop. As I mentioned, this is an adults-only rooftop. It's located all, on the highest floor and with an infinity pool. They also have a lounge areas. You have an option for lunch or for dinner as well. It closes up until 1 in the morning. And we also have the snack as well. And we also have an area which is also available on the beach. And for those that love seafood or fresh seafood, I highly recommend the beach area or the snack, because we also have not your typical burgers. We also have those, but for those that like ceviche, like fresh food, that like aguachile, tuna tartar, all those fresh food is served right there, man. You will see the fresh fish also, because the chefs are specialized in ceviches. And the activities that we have the yogas, we have an e-bike tour as well, and aqua fitness activities on the pool area. Some of these activities, just to mention some, but we do love to have just a switch over of activities on a monthly basis. So you will be able to enjoy more of it once you stay with us. We also have cooking classes. We have different in-room and out and different dining experiences, romantic dinners as well. These are just some of the options, as we love to take great care of all types of visits. It could be romance, multi-generational, you name it. All of it, we love it. And now we jump to the Garza Blanca Cancun. As you can, so Garza Blanca Cancun is actually our new property. It was just opened, fully opened in December of 2021. This has a total of 452 ultra luxury suites, all looking to the ocean. And we're actually only 30 minutes driving to the Cancun International Airport, around 20 to 25 minutes to the downtown. And we are actually right next, 5-minute walking distance to the ferry pickup. So it's actually a beautiful tour. It's a 30-minute ferry ride to Isla Mujeres. And we're actually located in Playa Mujeres, which is opposite to Isla Mujeres. We have 4 gourmet restaurants here, a food hall, a snack area, and a swim-up bar. You will also get to enjoy a beautiful crystal pool, which is actually very photogenic. You will love to stay there. And we also have an infinity pool right on the rooftop as well. These are the type of suites that we have to offer. As you can see, the leading category is a junior suite. We have ocean views. We also have swim ups. This is actually the first type of swim ups that we have in all our hotels. The only ones we have: junior suite swim ups, 1-bedroom swim ups, and 2-bedroom swim ups. In here, you will also get the 3 bedrooms lofts. We also have 4 bedrooms lofts and penthouses as well. So for those that are thinking about maybe getting connecting rooms, this is just a perfect option for all the guests to enjoy a unique suite, penthouse, loft, just there with their family, so they will have the great privacy with their family. And we also have the restaurants: Blanca Blue, our Mexican. We have Bocados, which is our steakhouse, and we have Hiroshi, our Asian, with the robata as well. We have Dao, which is our Chinese cuisine, which is located right next to the rooftop. And we also have the snack area as well. Many of these restaurants that we have, you will hear them as they are part of the brand of Garza Blanca. So we have all these gourmet culinary options for you, because we like for you to have fresh food. We like Mexican traditional food as well, or our traditional steakhouse. These are all the options that we have. And these are for their guests that stay at either EP or all-inclusive. They decide. And some of the activities that we have in the Cancun, a little bit more extensive, we do have the kayak tour to Musa, which is our subaquatic museum for ages 16 and older. We have paddleboarding at leisure, so you just get the paddleboards and you can just enjoy a beautiful day at the beach. And we have the Whippet brand aqua park, which is actually very popular with kids ages 4 to 12. Snorkel at leisure, yoga classes, Latin rhythms, nightly live music located on the main pool. So these are some of the activities that we have in our beautiful Garza Blanca Cancun. And just to mention, we do have programs and all our resorts that have no additional cost. So this is just a way for everyone to think about our larger units, our residences, because you will have an additional rewards for these type of units that are from a 2-bedroom oceanfront, 3-bedroom oceanfront loft. We have the 4 bedrooms and all the penthouses in Garza Blanca or Hotel Musai as well. So our residential retreats program comes with in-suite experiences, with in-suite dinner with chef, in-suite breakfast, everything private. We have a premium welcome amenities, a pillow menu, in-suite premium bar, aromatherapy, and a bottle of Moet and Chandon as well. So all these exclusive amenities, these are part of our residential retreats, and there's actually no need for you to let me know that you want these amenities. As soon as we receive any type of reservation that have a 3, 4 or penthouse suite as well, we include these amenities with no additional cost. So this is actually good, also positive for everyone, because they will have in-suite experiences with the dinner with chef, private breakfast as well in their suite, just a way to just enjoy all these activities with no additional cost. So this is our residential retreats program. And then we also have, for those families that come with their kids, we also have a family program, which is amenities that are from our 1-bedroom suites. Starting on our 1-bedroom, families that come with kids ages 4 to 12, they will have a plush toy, a coloring book with games, traditional Mexican handcrafted toys, and a jute drawstring backpack as well. Those are takeaway menus, so they can take all of it. But if you come with kids, it is also nice to have a way for you to just pack light. So we do have bouncers, strollers, monitors, bottle warmers, you name it, all of it for your kids as well. So these are the 2 programs that we have. I highly recommend for you to suggest these type of suites, because they will have an additional experience and services. Thank you.
Thank you, Yumira. That was fantastic. You mentioned I have to remember how to pronounce this, the Garza Blanca Los Cabos, and the amount of love hearts she was receiving was insane. So I think everybody absolutely loved that hotel.
Yes, it's actually one of the favorites.
Yeah, and we've had a couple of comments in chat where Misty, she's got a group going there to Cancun in February. So super. Make sure you keep logging your bookings, because you can earn some good money with Tafer Resorts. Okay, so Yumira, do you have a question for us that you've covered during the presentation? I'm going to ask you last because I sent you a message via the chat option. So Luke, Andrea and Yumira are all going to ask a question in a moment. Just before we do that, Luke, I know you've answered lots and lots of questions. Andrea, Eyes has asked, how far is Caesars Palace Dubai from the Dubai Mall shopping centre?
About 20 minutes.
Super, thank you very much. Eric has asked, does the Caesars interconnecting room, do they have a separate sitting area and TV in all rooms?
No, not all of the rooms. The suites do, but the normal kind of bedrooms don't. It's just a kind of bed, bathroom kind of setup.
And then the interconnecting within that. Perfect. Nelson's asked, Andrea, is your presentation available for agents?
No, it's not, but I can send you throughout because Sarah shares your information and things like that. I can follow up with you and send you images and a hightail file for the video content as well. So you can have all of that to use over your social platforms and things like that.
Super. Andrea Ushma's asked, what board basis can we book?
It's bed and breakfast half board.
Super, thank you. Joan's asked, is this all inclusive? But I'm not sure which hotel it was aimed at. Joan, if you can just let us know, just in the Q&A or the chat. Andrea, Zoe's asked, do you have a video of Caesar's Palace you can share? So you've already answered that. You will do that just now. So Joan's just asked, no, all inclusive is not applicable at Caesar's Palace Dubai. It's just up to half board.
Yes, that's right.
So that's that one. Do you have any private chef options or chef table options?
At Caesar's?
Yeah.
Yes, we can do. We can literally do anything. So yes, if that's literally wanted or a client has said that that's what they want, we can certainly set that up.
Super. Yamira, Deborah's asked, are daily all-inclusive packages available at all the Mexico properties?
That's correct. We have them all in all the properties, including the ones that I had not mentioned, which is Garza, Blanca, Puerto Vallarta, and Villa del Palmar, Cancun.
Okay, super. Okay, so I'm conscious of the time, so I'm just going to quickly make everybody go to chat, and if you can just make sure that you drop down say everyone. Quick reminder, you've all been entered into the prize draw, but if we can go ahead with the questions. Luke, remind us what your prize is and fire away with your question, please, and the first person gets 10 entries into the spin to win, so you've got a much enhanced chance of winning.
Thank you very much. So my prize today is £50 or $60, which will be rewarded into your Royalton Rewards account. And my question is, how many overwater bungalows do we have? Oh, that was even before I've even I didn't know I'm going to say that before I've even said it.
Okay, the first person was Sam, who said 6.
Correct.
Okay. Andrea.
Yes, so our prize is £25, again, to be loaded into your My Booking Rewards account. And our question is, how many temperature control pools do we have on property at Caesar's Palace?
Oh my goodness.
Gosh,
Wow.
they were listening.
Oh, how do you all remember this information?
No, it's amazing.
Hard. I mean, Luke, yours was easy, but this is a hard one to remember. Okay. So the first person was 6, is this correct?
It's 5.
Okay, so Andrew was the first person with the correct answer. So well done, Andrew. You are entered 10 times. Yamira.
Hi, yes. For mine will be also £50, is $60. And
Super.
my question is not a number, so it's going to take a while for everyone to answer. But please, if you all can let me know, what is the name of the program that I mentioned with in-suite dinner with chef, in-suite breakfast, and in-suite experiences? The name of the program.
Okay.
Not so fast now.
I know, this one's a tricky one as well. Yamira, you're meant to be easy on us on the first webinar that you do with us.
I know these programs by heart, so that's
okay. The correct answer is, Yamira?
residential retreats.
Okay, the first person was Lara with the correct answer. So Lara Marcos. Okay, we're good. I think everybody's absolutely adored all the presentations today. So a big thank you to everybody for coming on and for listening and taking on board. Don't forget to keep logging your bookings. You've got reward programs with all of these 3 guys. So please send the bookings our way. If you have any further questions, drop them an email. I'll send a follow-up to you all. But a big thank you. We've got the Weddings and Romance webinar next week. So see you then. Thank you, everybody. Luke, Andrea, Yamira, your presentations were awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day,
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day, everyone.
Everybody.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye.